When you say the word dinosaur, a few different images usually come to mind. Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops, and this fella, the Velociraptor. Thanks to Jurassic Park, this is now a household name and can be referenced anywhere.
It was a Velociraptor.
But while the Jurassic Universe's version of this animal is certainly a sight to behold, how does it compare to its real-life counterpart? How similar or different are they? Let's dive in and find out. So firstly, Velociraptor in Jurassic Park is big, and I mean really big. It comes close to Utahraptor in size. Velociraptor in life is significantly smaller. It only came to about 2 feet tall and weighed no more than 43 pounds. They were also a lot more bird-like in life, complete with full feathering and arms that sported wings of a sort. The hands are also quite different. In the movie, it appears Velociraptor gets a wide range of motion in the wrists, being able to hold them downwards and inwards. In reality, Velociraptor can only hold them inwards, or in a clapping motion. Attempting to turn them downwards would result in the poor animal breaking its own wrists. Moving on to the head, in Jurassic Park it's portrayed with lips, which is also true for its real-life counterpart. However, the head shape is quite a bit different, being more bulky and thick in Jurassic Park, whereas in life it was far thinner. So, why so many differences? Well, the reasoning is actually interesting. See, when Michael Crichton was writing the original Jurassic Park novel, he was doing a lot of research and speaking with plenty of experts, and learning how he was going to write these animals. Eventually, Deinonychus had come up, which is another dromaeosaur that is related to Velociraptor. He decided to use this animal in his novel, and so the Velociraptor was based off of Deinonychus. But hey, why is it named Velociraptor then? Well, that is a good question, my friend. That stems from Gregory S. Paul and his book, Predatory Dinosaurs of the World. Paul proposed the idea that the North American Deinonychus and the Mongolian Velociraptor should be classified under the same genus, that genus being Velociraptor, which would change Deinonychus from Deinonychus anteropus to Velociraptor anteropus. Of course, this didn't get applied nowadays, but Crichton liked this idea, and so decided to include it in his novel, calling Deinonychus Velociraptor. He even informed John Ostrom, the man who discovered Deinonychus, that he would be doing this because he felt the name Velociraptor was more streamlined. In fact, in Jurassic Park, the movie, you can see Alan and his group digging up a Velociraptor skeleton in Montana, a place that Deinonychus lived, but not Velociraptor. But what about the size? Deinonychus is not that big. It's only a little bit larger than Velociraptor. This is also true. This also derives from the aforementioned book, where Paul described a large dromaeosaur claw that belonged to a kilobator. Crichton used this claw as his size reference for his depiction of his own dromaeosaur in his novel, and their size also followed suit in the movie adaptation, though the reasoning for the movie could be boiled down to two reasons. The first is they needed them to be large enough for people to actually be able to fit in the suits, and second, they wanted to scale them up for dramatic effect. And no, they are not based off of Utahraptor. I see this a lot, and it's just not the case. Utahraptor wasn't officially described until after Jurassic Park had released, so the size is just a coincidence. But that is the Jurassic Park Velociraptor compared to its real-life counterpart. Again, there's a lot of differences that, kind of stem from it mainly being based off of Deinonychus, because again, Gregory S. Paul proposed the idea that Deinonychus was just simply the same genus as Velociraptor, so it was actually Velociraptor. It's a little bit convoluted, but all in all, it makes for a really iconic dinosaur that we get to see on screen, and of course is still firmly in everybody's minds nowadays. But I also want to throw out there, and I have to put this disclaimer as many times as I can, this is no way a criticism of the actual dinosaur designs in these movies. The point of these videos is mainly to kind of just educate everybody about the real life animal, because of course Velociraptor did exist and it's quite different from its Velociraptor counterpart in the movie. That doesn't mean that the Velociraptor in the movie is bad. Like I said, it's incredibly iconic and everybody loves it, myself included. But these videos aren't meant to be a criticism on those designs. Like, believe me, I'll let you know when I don't like a design. And this design, I like it. It's great. I love it. It's iconic. I just have to make sure that I put that disclaimer in every once in a while. But thank you guys so much for watching, and have an awesome day.